So, yeah, feel free to bounce between the two. So it's game and goalie camera left.
Keep it zipped. Yeah.
That's a big one. Um,
We'll start. A very good picture of you.
Thank you. Right, check, check. Check. Oh, I have to unmute this. Check, check. All right, thank you, sir. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in. I just got to make one more fine adjustment. Oh, Bernard, how are you? Thanks for coming, man.
Back to your madness of who you want to go first,
I've just been doing order program.
which is captains.
Right.
You okay with me? Okay. All right.
I'll be right back.
You're gonna run the camera while do you know what buttons to push? Well, yeah. Always loud. Oh, that's good. Yeah. But it's a hard about the too, so I'm not thinking dates from that. Would be good. Not that. Yeah, that is.
Don't go too far.
You know, you were looking at some.
And well, then, wait, well, all right, Connor, that worked. Yeah. All right, so where are all the families we telling? All right, so senior family. Right, we're gonna go Harris, Hoteling, Newton, Van Brocklin, then Leduc and Dallas. Okay. Anybody pay attention? You hear that? I know Ian was in Desiree. I told him the opposite earlier. We'll see what happens there. Oh, uh-oh. Can we hear? Gentlemen, boys, fans of all genders, welcome to the 2026 Senior Night. We're going to start off introducing our seniors in an interesting order that we've changed 3 times now. Starting off with, oh, hold on a second. Forgot I need my glasses. I used to be younger when I did this. My arms have shrunk. They're no longer long enough to hold the paper where I need it. So, starting off with number 1, Grant Harris. My name is Grant Harris, and I am a senior at Sandy Creek High School. I have been playing hockey since I was 7 years old, and this is my 3rd year of varsity hockey. Throughout my 10 years of hockey, I've played for Salmon River, Watertown, and various other teams with a couple years in travel hockey. This sport is very important to me and the development of my character. Through hockey, I learned how to work with others as a team, and because of this, I have gained many friends along the way. I also learned how to skate. That's pretty obvious, but I feel that it's worth mentioning. Playing for the Ontario Bay hockey team has taught me to work hard and to be disciplined. Most importantly, this team was an opportunity to play with my friends and make new ones in the process. I would like to thank my coaches for giving me this opportunity. I would like to thank my parents for taking me to all my practices and games throughout the years, my grandparents for showing up to watch my games, and my sisters for supporting me in the bleachers or at home. Next, it is my pleasure to honor Mr. Krenrich, my 7th grade science and my college biology teacher. It is rare to find a teacher who is both amazing at teaching and is also fun to be around. I believe Mr. Krenrich perfectly fits that role, as he is an incredible teacher and person who puts a lot of effort into teaching what he loves. He's very kind-hearted and has treated me and my sisters well throughout the years, which gives me a ton of respect for him. I'm looking forward to the rest of college biology this year. Thank you, Mr. Krenrich, for coming here tonight, and good luck with the rest of your career. It's the senior from Sandy Creek Central School District, number 1, Grant Harris. All right. Our next senior, number 7, Northstars. I am a senior at Mexico High School. A special thank you to my mom and dad for always supporting me and bringing me to every hockey game and making sure I always had the right equipment for my teams and paying for hotels and big tournaments and spending their weekends at cold hockey rinks to cheer me on. I also want to thank my grandparents and family for coming and supporting me every chance they get and helping me so much throughout the years and being there every time I needed them. I have made so many memories these past 4 years with my friends in both Obey and travel, but one memory I will never forget is my championship game in Pennsylvania. I scored the first goal of the game and the last goal of the game in the shootout and got to watch my goalie, James Welch, make an amazing save to win the tournament. I would also like to thank my coach, Coach Welch. When I first went to play with him, I wasn't as strong of a player as I wanted to be. However, he put faith and time into me and pushed me to be a better player and have confidence in myself. He taught me how to be professional when we win and lose, but also off the ice. Coach Welch is the only coach I've had that has gone to watch me and support me on other teams, and help me fix my mistakes, and that means more to me than I can explain. Thank you, Coach. Your Mexico Academy and Central School senior, number 7, Noah Daly.
I don't know what the plan is.
All right, our next senior, number 17, Samuel Newton. I am a senior at South Jefferson High School. My plans after high school are to attend JCC for 2 years, then transfer out to a 4-year college to major in mechanical engineering. I have played hockey since I was 5 and have been on Ontario Bay for the past 4. I also played for Salmon River and Watertown. During my summers, I've played with the Unity Hockey Group for the past 4 years and have enjoyed every moment of it. Thank you to all of the boards and coaches of these organizations. I would like to thank all the coaches for all the time and effort they put in to make everything run smoothly. I have known all of you for most of my life. There are so many memories. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for everything they have done. From long drives to weekends spent in hotels, they have always been my biggest supporters. My brother Owen has also been there to support and take photos of me during my games. I am happy that he is in Pittsburgh doing what he loves. A huge thanks to the Dan-Dalin for streaming our games so that family members and friends can watch from home. I'll always be thankful for the Ontario Bay Booster Club for their support to the team. Finally, I'd like to thank my teammates for always pushing me to do my best in games and practices. Tonight, I would like to honor my brother Noah. Noah has always been someone that I have looked up to. He's helped me with many things growing up and has always led me in the right direction. He's always been there to talk to about anything, whether it's sports, music, or just life. I wouldn't be the person I am today without him, and I will never be able to thank him enough for everything he has done for me. You are the best, big brother. From South Jefferson Central School District, number 17, our next senior, number 24, Dylan Van Brooklyn. My name is Dylan Van Brocklin, and I am a senior from Pulaski High School. I wear number 24 and play defense for Ontario Bay. This is my 4th year on the team, and I've been playing hockey for 11 years, starting when I was 6 years old. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to be part of a few great teams, and hockey has taught me the value of hard work, discipline, and being a good teammate. I would like to thank my coaches who have helped me throughout my hockey career. I want to thank Coach Steve for coaching me and my friends for many years since we were young. Coach K for always being there for the team, and Coach Terry for pushing me to become a better player. Their support and dedication have meant a lot to me. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting and spending a lot of money on me. After high school and graduating from Onondaga Community College next fall with a degree in electrical engineering, I plan on going straight into the workforce and starting the next chapter of my life. I'm grateful for everyone who has supported me along the way and for all the opportunities hockey has given me. From Pulaski Academy and Central School, senior number 24, Dylan Van Brocklin. Our next senior is the captain of the team, number 4, Connor LaDue. I've had the privilege of playing for Ontario Bay for the past 2 years, and I'm very thankful for the support from my teammates and the organization as a whole. After high school, I will be attending SUNY Brockport, where I plan to play lacrosse and pursue a future career in law enforcement, as well as joining the National Guard. I am extremely grateful for all of my coaches, including Coach Olson and Coach K, for pushing me to be the best player and person I can be. Their belief in me has made a lasting impact. I want to thank my entire family for always being there for me, especially for the time, money, and countless miles they put into supporting my hockey journey. None of this would have been possible without them. I would like to honor Coach Terry, who has been a part of my hockey career from near the beginning. From Watertown in the winters to Unity Hockey in the summers, and now is one of my high school coaches. His guidance and support have meant more to me than he knows. From Sackets Harbor Central School District, senior and captain, number 4, Connor LaDue. If you can remember at the end, just add grandma and grandma's. All right. Next up, number 15, alternate captain, Cameron Dolan. My name is Cameron Dolan, and I'm a senior at Altmar Parish, Williamstown, JSHS. After high school, I plan on attending college and pursuing a career in mechanical engineering. I've been playing hockey for 13 years, and this is my 4th and final year of playing Obey. Throughout my years of hockey, I have played on multiple teams, starting off here in Pulaski, playing for the Salmon River Storm, then going to play for the Watertown Wolves, Unity Hockey, Roadrunners, and now the Utica Junior Comets. Outside of hockey, I have been part of other varsity teams, including baseball, cross country, indoor track, lacrosse, and football. Throughout my years playing hockey, I have had multiple friendships and lifelong connections and memories that I'll be able to look back on in the future. While playing Obey, I have made friendships with not only my teammates, but with my coaches. I would like to thank coaches Steve Olson, Coach K, Coach Terry, Coach Ryan Blevins for their time they have spent with us, pushing us to be the best that we can be. I am very grateful for all the time they have put into this organization. My favorite Obey moment was scoring the OT goal winner against FM at home in front of all of my family and friends. I would like to thank all of my teammates, parents, and volunteers that have helped make this season possible and a great final season of high school hockey. I would like to give a special thank you to my parents. Dad, thank you for all that you have done, not just for me, but for everyone. Streaming games for people that are unable to make it and capturing all my great moments. Thank you for pushing me and supporting me on my long journey. Thank you for becoming the Dan-Dalin. Mom, thank you for everything you have ever done for me. Whether it's driving me through a snowstorm to my games or just simply waking me up in the morning so I'm not late for school, thank you. Thank you both for always supporting me and encouraging me to be the best player on and off the ice. I would also like to thank my siblings. Bailey, thank you for being the best older brother someone could ask for. Always getting me outside to shoot pucks and helping me with anything hockey related. Olivia, thank you for always being someone I can ask anything to, no matter the topic and no matter the time. Estelle, thank you for getting our family into hockey. Without you, we would not be here, and I would not have become the player I am without you. Thank you all for being the best siblings I could have asked for.
Special thanks to one of my former coaches, Coach Ledoux. Thank you for believing me and always pushing me to be the best player I can be. Because of you, I went to play higher level of hockey because you told me I was ready for it. Thank you for all the time you have put into coaching me. It is my pleasure to honor Coach Josh Pinard as my mentor. He is my current coach, and he has helped me throughout the year, giving me feedback during practice and after every shift during games. Thank you for all your help and support over the years, these past couple years. You have given me the opportunities that not everyone gets, and I am thankful for everything you have done for me. Thank you. Joining me on the ice tonight is my mom, dad, Bailey, Olivia, my grandmother, my girlfriend Livy, and Coach Bernard. Thank you guys. That's number 15, your alternate captain, Cameron Dalin.
All right, and that was our senior night ceremony. Hope you guys all enjoyed the view. Gonna have 10 minutes of warm-ups followed by our starting ceremony, national anthem, and then puck drop and live from Pulaski, New York, here at the Haldane Memorial Arena.
Good, good. How are you?
Thank you. How's it going?
Players started out probably right down the
Yeah, no, that was from the that carpet that we had. It was just like felt, and it got put on wet ice. So I'm sure the rest will scrape it up, pour water on it. So, my Rose family, thank you for watching. Glad you are able to tune in. I don't know what time of day it is there, but I'm sure it's dark, cold, and snowy. You should see how many pictures we had of Jake and Cameron. Cameron was up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning putting that thing together last night. Very tearful, very tearful. I was just being awake doing dishes and vacuuming and stuff so I can be supportive. That was my job. Miss you guys too. We got to figure out some way to get to Alaska. Be respectful, be loud, and be proud. Thank you in advance for making today's game awesome. Please remember that this facility is managed by a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in helping to keep the arena clean is greatly appreciated. Warming blankets have been provided for your convenience in the bleacher section of the arena. Please remember to fold and return your blanket to the appropriate receptacle at the conclusion of tonight's game. Now let's begin by introducing our visiting team in the green sweaters. It's the Cicero North Syracuse Northstars. And here is their starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 3, Alex Kirkby. On defense, number 13, Austin Benkowski. On offense, number 11, David Cooley. On offense, number 17, Dylan Ling. On offense, number 22, Gabe Springer. And in goal, number 1, Boston Deroy. The CNS Northstars are led by head coach Dan Jones. And now, your starting lineup for your Ontario baseball. Beginning on defense, number 17, Sam Newton. On defense, number 24, Dylan Brooklyn. On offense, number 1, Grant Harris. On offense, number 7, Noah Hotelling. On offense, number 15, Cameron Dan-Dalin. And between the pipes protecting the net tonight, number 30, Gillette. Your Ontario-based Stormers led by head coach Steve Holden. At this time, I would like to ask everyone who is able to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free country. Please remove your headgear, place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to Rachel Snyder sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dirty? What's so pretty at the this last gleam? Whose frosted and bright the road is far, or the stars first again the stream. And again to sing, that our flag was still there. Oh, say that the stars spangled there. Or the land and the heart.
Thank you, Rachel, for that beautiful rendition. Please remember to purchase as many 50/50 raffle tickets as possible. Last week, we almost had a $1,000 winner. We just didn't sell enough tickets, but there's plenty of people here tonight. Someone could walk out here with a big wad of cash. The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. Make sure you stop by often and buy lots of yummy, yummy, yummies. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's play some hockey! Like a week ago, I did it, shorter, and Olivia's like, I was like, all right. And there's the faceoff pushed ahead by CNS. They enter into the Obey zone. And Sam Newton puts a check on Gabe Springer there. Puck comes up near the point, back into the corner. Dalin chasing after it into the trapezoid. Almost ran into Sam. He and Sam Newton have been playing hockey since their first days stepping on the ice. They did it together. Dave Cooley grabs this for CNS. Pushed off of that puck. Noah Hoteling trying to do something with it. Coming out, Dave Cooley forced back behind the net by Dylan Van Brocklin. That gives Hoteling an opportunity to give that puck to Cameron Dalin. Dalin fires that out. Alex Kirkby catches it. And there's head contact by Dylan Ling on Cameron Dalin. Just because he's got a head that makes you want to smack it doesn't mean you're allowed to. Yeah. Cicero, North Syracuse penalty, number 17, Dylan Ling, 2-minute minor for head contact. Number 17, 2 minutes, head contact. Time of the minor penalty, 0:38 of the first period. And it's an Ontario Ben. And the net is off. James Law taking that faceoff, pushes that puck into the corner, trying to get cleared out by Andrew Gabor. Blocked there by Carter Donnelly. Now this puck comes out all the way down the length of the ice. Ethan Potter skating back to pick it up from behind the net. Parker Cook keeping him honest. Puck given to Law. Here comes Law skating down. Oh, Law goes down as he goes back to back with David Cooley. Here's a shot wide. Dalin out there with Caleb Robert. Swing and a miss in the corner by Parker Cook. Got 45 seconds remaining in this player advantage. There's a shot, and that's going to get covered up by Boston Deroy. Where's it, Deroy? Wonder. Caleb Ramus wins that faceoff, brings that puck back. Corbin Willis puts this into the corner. No Virtus battling for it back behind the net. Puck comes through and held in at the point by Connor Leduc. Fires that forward, knocked down out of the air by Gabor. Gabor with it again, able to get this out. No icing. Leduc racing to get to the puck and take out Austin Clark. He managed to do both. There's a breakout pass. Made it. Oh! Connor DeMott, I think, thought he was going to get called for offsides or something. But that ref was right there, said he was on. Clark, picks that puck up, feeds it to Gabor. Gabor into the O-zone, pocket pick, and DeMott fires this out. That puck held out by the official. Obey making a line change while Alex Kirkby picks that puck up. Passes it across for Gabor. Gabor feeds this ahead. Austin Clark against the board, sends this in deep. Back to pick it up as Donnelly sends this all the way around for O'Hagan. Jackson Smith advances into the O-zone with the puck. Centering pass gets blocked. Going over to try to pick it up, Abe Pasella. Pasella has this pushed off of his stick. Coming out is Andrew Gabor. Loses that puck in the neutral zone. All wrapped up with O'Hagan. Coming in is Austin Clark. Austin Clark trying to push that puck out. Now sent across the neutral zone to Landon Russo. Russo fires it in. Save made by Nate Gillette. Pasella saw pass up to Noah Hotel and gets turned back. There's a shot and a missed one-timer by Gabe Springer on the back door. Donnelly feeds this up for O'Hagan. O'Hagan misses this puck, comes into the neutral zone, and Landon Russo skates back to pick it up. Russo fires this ahead, able to hit Dylan Ling in the neutral zone. That puck gets turned back and dumped in to the CNS zone. In the corner now, puck makes its way past Grant Harris, fired out, and that goes around Colton Gamble. Grant Harris grabs it. Oh, comes back to Grant. Now Noah Hotel. He fires this forward. Landon Russo gets that puck. And I'd say CNS so far is caught off guard by the unorthodox play of Ontario Bay. There's an icing. Oh, no icing. The only person to hit was you, ref. Dylan Van Brocklin picks that up off the back of the net, fires it up for Caleb Robert. Robert feeds this out for Caleb Ramus. Ramus is offsides. He got his hand up and everything. Changes.
He was mistaken.
Because Ramus was offsides. Caleb went flying in. Ramus went and checked up, but that means that Ramus was offsides.
You would think. Oh, the goal is come on.
Not able to convert on that opportunity. Pushing this puck out, Colin Anderson. Anderson dumps this puck all the way down, and he gets removed from the ice. You can hardly notice that little red mark on the ice anymore. Shot and a save. Ramus able to get this out into the neutral zone. Caleb Robert hustling after it. Robert in, shot, save, rebound. Oh, just misses it. Puck grabbed by Benkoski. Benkoski bounces this off the boards. Picked off by Connor DeMott. DeMott to Dalin. Dalin winds up shot deflected off the stick of Alex Kirkby. And the student section, they all flinch. There's a giant net in front of them. I wish this net would be taken down on the sides. Never comes over here. Dalin in for the face-off, trips over a stick in the trapezoid. Ethan Potter, oh, shot, rebound, shot, and another save, a set of saves by Dawson Deroy. CNS comes away with that puck off the faceoff. Landon Russo feeds it ahead to Ling. Dylan Ling going in, puck poked away by Connor Leduc. Leduc in the corner, sends this up along the boards, comes into the neutral zone, corralled by Russo. He dumps it back in. Sam Newton gets it out. Connor DeMott pushes it ahead. Dallin misses it. That's an offside. They got to check up on, and they do. These officials very liberal with their offside rules. DeMott to Leduc. Leduc to Potter. Potter against the boards. David Cooley for CNS drops this off in the corner. He wants to see Landon Russo go to work. DeMott takes it away. Shot from the point. Oh, glove. Hey, Boston Deroy. No hope, darling. Taking the face off against Austin Clark. Clark wins the draw. Benkoski rips this all the way around, goes down the length of the ice, and that's an icing. Let's bring that back down to the Northstars end of the ice. Hoteling in for the faceoff, knocks it ahead, goes over the goal. Benkoski from the corner feeds this out to Andrew Gabor. Gabor on the left side, centering pass. And 10 on 10. Nice job by Donnelly getting enough of that puck. This puck pushed out by Hoteling, corralled by Alex Kirkby. Kirkby off the boards for Gabor. Gabor tried one touching it out, intercepted by Hoteling. Hoteling doesn't send it very far. This gets passed across to Caleb Brown. His pocket's picked. Austin Clark fires it forward, grabbed by Carter Donnelly. Oh, Donnelly with such a hard pass, it made Alex Kirkby fall down when he tried to intercept it. Austin Clark with it. Sends this behind the net for Gabor. Gabor. Oh, I thought, man, see right there, Jackson Smith. Jackson should have laid him out right there. Jackson Smith has got to start checking. He's a sizable boy. Abe Pasella almost able to get that in, but doesn't. Corbin Willis grabs this puck, pushes it into the neutral zone. Gets turned around by Benkoski. Now here comes back the puck the other way. Pasella going in after it. Has that puck down at the end line. Now in the corner, loses it to Alex Kirkby. Kirkby rips this all the way around, held in by Willis. Willis, shot, glove save by Boston Deroy. So here's a tip to anyone. Corey Smith makes a great walking taco. This puck comes out into the neutral zone, grabbed by Colin Anderson. Anderson, D-to-D pass over to Russo. Russo skates back, fires it up, picked off by Law, and that gets off the stick of Deroy up into the glass. James Law chasing after it, looking for somebody. But Cameron Dalin's not on his line tonight. Loose puck. Landon Russo to the corner. Caleb Robert all over him. Law in there, poking at that puck. You got 3 CNS players in there. And coming in with a big miss check, Caleb Robert. Puck dumped in, grabbed by Connor Leduc. Leduc passes it up for Robert. You couldn't catch it. Out. Kirkby sends this back into the Ontario Bay zone. Corbin Willis holding off David Cooley. Shot from the point, wide of the net, comes up into the circle. Leduc tried feeding it up to Robert. It got pushed back by David Cooley. Cooley still chasing after that puck. Now stepping up from the point, Alex Kirkby. Kirkby to Ling out in front. Shot, save made. And this puck gets cleared by Ontario Bay, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Nate Gillette. Dalin in for the faceoff, wins the draw, swinging and missing. Sam Newton. Newton battling against Gabor. Coming out with that puck is Austin Clark, forced into the corner. Oh, Clark loses his edge, able to send this back to the trapezoid. Kalen Brown there with it, goes back into the corner. Brown weaving his way top of the circle, looking backhand, goes off of Connor DeMott, lands at the stick of Dalin. Cameron passes this puck forward, and it goes too far ahead of DeMott, taken away by that kid in green, Kalen Brown. Stolen back by DeMott. DeMott to Potter. And diving around back behind that goal, Boston Darrois. Noah Hoteling in for the faceoff. Man, that was an unfair advantage on CNS, so we'll redo the drop. Somebody broke in off the circle too quickly, I guess. This house is packed. The barn is full. Oh, we can squeeze in a couple more if you're nearby. Come on down. Especially if your last name's O'Hara and you live next door to the rink. Gabe Springer, shot, save made. Rebound gets cleared. Held in by Austin Benkoski, sends this into the corner, and this comes back up, and that was some ugly moves to get that puck into the neutral zone. Turned over to Kirkby. Now Hoteling plays this off the glass, dumps this all the way down. Back to pick it up is Alex Kirkby. Sends this around along the boards, held in by Connor LeDuc. Fires this back in off the end board. Other side of the net, Austin Benkoski tries clearing it out. Held there, though, by Colton Gamble. Gamble again grabs that puck, pushes it back into the corner. Nice concentration. James Law comes in with a nice hard hit. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, right to Connor LeDuc. He holds on, everybody checks up, and he dumps that puck in. Law not able to get that puck in time. Coming out with it now, Dylan Ling. Ling fires this across for Gabe Springer. Springer puts that on net into the corner. Colin Anderson with the puck. This gets blocked. James Law fires it up, misses Robert. Goes off the board, so Landon Russo collects it for CNS. Russo moving up into the neutral zone, gets around Ramus. Stopped, though, by Carter Donnelly. Ramus picks the puck up and tried to pass it right back to Landon Russo. Kevin Laughlin steals that one, not able to get a shot off. Ramus with it now. Here's Caleb Ramus. Skates this back into his trapezoid. Ramus off the boards. Nice pass to Law. Law sends this in. Oh, it comes back out. Colin Anderson trying to move this ahead. Now with the puck, Kevin Laughlin. Laughlin dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net. Colton Gamble there. Fires it back over to Ramus. Caleb Ramus is going to skate this into the trapezoid and passes it to Gamble. Gamble goes back with it. Nice movement of the puck, boys. And coming out, that is Caleb O'Hagan with that puck. He was on one skate. He should enter the Winter Olympics. He can do that in figure skating. It was a pretty nice move. Here's Kirkby in the middle, in the slot, and removed by Corbin Willis. Nice job, Corb. Battle for that puck in the corner. Austin Clark makes space, sends this up to Kirkby. Shot tipped away by A. Pasella. Ball harmlessly back behind the net. Now Van Brocklin has it. Passes it behind the goal for Corbin Willis. Willis sends this up, gets this out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Parker Cook, stops short of the blue line, dumps it in. His team checks up onside, and Corbin Willis grabs this puck, passes it to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin over to Caleb O'Hagan. O'Hagan to Pasella. Pasella dumps that puck in. Cameron Dallin on the ice now. I thought it felt like 3 lines had passed already. Shot across. Austin Clark with it. Clark into the offensive end. That goes off of Pasella. Grabbed by LeDuc. Sent off the boards. Dumped back in by Benkoski. Pasella passes behind Dallin. Dallin's got 2 guys to beat. Could not get around Benkoski. Puck stays in, though. Nice job momentarily by Sam Newton. Back to Sam again. Sam fires this one all the way in, comes around into the corner. Picking it up at the hash mark, Andrew Gabor. Andrew Gabor is laying down on the job. Fires that puck across, so Billy Lachaume Jr. sends this up into the neutral zone. Grabbed by LeDuc. He softly pushes this ahead, and it's picked up by Parker Cook. Just over 2 minutes ago in this period, we are scoreless here in Pulaski. LeDuc grabs that puck in the trapezoid, passes it up to Connor DeMott. DeMott not able to hold it as he gets checked. Shot Parker Cook. Save made, and we got a delayed penalty against Ontario Bay. There's a shot and another save. Puck comes out to the captain. Fired, save, and DeMott's going to grab that puck and go have a seat, I believe. Or is it... Oh, Sam? Well, the arm went up when the puck was near Connor, so I thought it might have been him. Sammy the Bull. The rough. Ontario Bay Storm penalty, number 17, Sam Newton. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 17, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 15:09 of the second period. First period. Feel like I've been here all night. Kalen Brown in, loses that puck in traffic. Law sends it ahead. Cameron Dallin off to the races, trying to get ahead. Austin Bankowski does. Back to Law. Oh, couldn't get the shot off. Andrew Gabor takes that puck away. 3-on-2. Dallin coming back to back check, and he's in there. Nice stop by Carter Donnelly. Clears this puck. Van Brocklin's twig is out on the ice. He'll pick that up momentarily. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Here's Dylan Ling with the puck. Brings this up into the offensive zone. Drop pass back. Shot fired. And Nate Gillette, go-go gadget arm, reaches that glove out and snags that puck out of the air. Face off to the right side of Nate Gillette. 44 seconds remaining in the period. 53 seconds remaining in the roughing penalty against Sam Newton. LeDuc's got that puck pinned up against here. Ramus coming back to help out and hold that puck still. LeDuc flings this up. Weird bounce off the boards. Grabbing it. Alex Kirkby dives down. LeDuc over in the corner, trying to snap this out. Nice stick lift by Colin Anderson. Recovering Connor DeMott, not able to get that out. Ripped in, back in, bounce off the back of the net. Gabe Springer takes this to the corner. Springer turning and looking. Sends this back out to the point, and it's missed by Russo. DeMott almost got there in time. That's an offsides. Even these refs are going to call that offsides. They almost didn't. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Make sure you stop by the Cold Front Cafe, as well as the 50-50 raffle ticket. Remember, the more tickets you buy, the more money you can win. At the Cold Front Cafe, get yourself something delicious to eat like Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids, they're sweet, they're sour, they're children whose heads you're allowed to bite off. I am the Dan-Dalin, and we'll be back with Fresh Ice. All right, everyone, I am the Dan-Dalin. I want to thank my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. TopNotchCNY.com. No, TopNotchRoofingCNY.com. Sorry, Sean, I do that all the time. TopNotchRoofingCNY.com. Servicing Oswego County, all points east, west, and south. Glory Construction and Development. For all of your new building and new structure construction needs, if you're going to have it built in his glory. Servicing Jefferson County, all points north, east, and west. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be Streamside. A beautiful 12-hole course located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. And Divots Restaurant and Bar, located inside the clubhouse at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes with fresh ice. let Colton. Colton.
Long, battling for that puck at the hash mark. He's got two green guys on him. Puck leaks up. Robert able to send that back in deep. Russo back to get it. Sends this up high. Caught by Caleb Robert. Puts this back into the corner. Ramus and Russo going after it. Now Gabe Springer in there as well. Puck sent back behind the net. Parker Cook one way, now the other, trying to shake off Caleb Ramus. Sends this off the board for Dylan Ling. Ling gets this out into the neutral zone. Heading down Gabe Springer after it. Couldn't get there in time. And it's another icing call with 15:15 to go in period number 2 here in Pulaski at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the Ontario-based Storm. Noah Hotelling squares up for the faceoff against Austin Clark. Clark pulls this back to the corner, sent up, held in at the point by Corbin Willis. Fires this in. Played back behind. Grant Harris has this in the corner. Passes back up for Willis. Willis couldn't get it. Andrew Gabor coming out. Passes this puck over to Kalen Brown. Shot. Oh, it's a big save! And a slashing penalty. More importantly, a big save. And it looks like Noah Hoteling's going to the box with the slash. Ontario Bay Storm penalty number 7, Noah Hotelling. 2-minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Dylan Van Brockland, number 24. 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 24, 2-minute slash. Time of the minor penalty, 2:06 of the second period. Oh, Ramus misses that puck. He's going to go in after it. Darwa almost had himself in a big amount of trouble there. Austin Clark brings that puck in, loses it, shot, save made, rebound, goal. Well, it was a great initial save by Nate Gillette. Cicero North Syracuse power play goal scored by number 2, Andrew Gabor, assisted by number 16, Kalen Brown, from number 10, Austin Clark. 2 from 16 from 10. Time of the Northstars power play goal, 2:57 of the second period. And CNS leads 1-0. That puck, a block by Dalin. Drops down, picked up by Landon Russo, and CNS able to send that all the way down. CNS trying to come out in front. Dalin knocks this over to the side. At the point, Russo fires it in. Save made. Nate Gillette. Puck grab. Oh, breakout pass to Dalin. Tried. Went behind him, though. Alex Kirkby picks this up. Stolen by Dalin. Oh, and Kirkby breaks his stick while he was tripping Dalin. It could have been worse. It could have been Cameron's stick that broke. That would have broke my heart. Cicero North Syracuse penalty number 3. Alex Kirkby, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 3, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:54. And it's an Ontario ban. Huh? Robert gets that puck over to Law. Law with it all the way across. Oh, Donnelly couldn't keep it on his stick to fire it back in. And we're going to have another tripping penalty against CNS. Cicero North Syracuse penalty number 17, Dylan Ling, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 17, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 4:23, and it's an Ontario ban. Power play. Law from the center point over to Donnelly. Shot low, gets blocked in front. Grab by Benkoski and fired all the way down the length of the ice. Gillette pushes behind the net for James Law. Law feeds this up, hits Robert. Robert brings this into the offensive end. Caleb still with it, drops it off for Donnelly. Shot wide of the net, comes up on the, no, did not come around in front. Law back to Potter, to Donnelly, another one-timer, nothing doing. Dalin goes into the corner. Now, here's a interesting fact. Our scoreboard only does 2 penalties. So whenever number 3, Kirkby, comes out, at the next whistle, they'll be able to assess the 2-minute penalty on Landon Russo. So he's going to be in there for a little bit. CNS penalty number 26, Landon Russo. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 26, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 5:23. And it's still an Ontario power play. The save, and Darwan laying on top of that puck. Uh-oh. Got some extracurriculars. Somebody doesn't want to be on the power play anymore. Faceoff pushed forward by Law. Comes down. Donnelly fires at it. Still has it. Drop pass back. Law. Backhand wide of the net. James chases after it. Passes it up to Carter Donnelly. Donnelly inside at the faceoff side. Oh, the pass to Dalin. Not able to be handled. Otherwise, he would have had a wide open net. What was that motion? Is that a hand pass? Is that what he said? I'm not sure. That's what we'll go with. Hey, Eric Gulseth. Good to see you, buddy. No goalie cameras this time. 5-on-3 for a while longer. Yeah, 5-on-3 for 13 more seconds. There's the face-off. Held in by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin, who could keep that. Oh, Donnelly able to keep that in. Law, turn, shot, and it gets deflected, goes into the corner. Cameron picks it up, passes it back out to Carter. Donnelly slides over. One guy comes out of the box. 5-on-4. Puck sent all the way down the length of the ice. Ethan Potter back to get it from his trapezoid. Ontario Bay looking to set it up. Short pass to Law. Passes it across to Robert. Donnelly shot wide left. Picked up by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin comes around, passes it up to Robert. Caleb Robert, shot fired, misses wide right. Potter reaching over, just able to hold that in. Snaps that back in deep, comes around for Dan-Dalin on the near side of the goal. Dan-Dalin up to the hash marks, top of the circle, at the point, poked away by Austin Clark. Cameron Dan-Dalin recovers, has to go back to his own zone. 47 seconds left in the player advantage. Loses that puck. Law right there. James Law in, and I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. It certainly was not a goal. Dan-Dalin from the trapezoid. Gretzky's office out in front. Law misses it. Potter fires. Oh, just getting a piece of that. Boston Darrois. Dylan Ling trying to hold that up against the board. Caleb Robert pries it free. Alex Kirkby there to play it. Puck comes up. Here's Potter. Snapshot. Oh, just misses wide left. Law drops this back to Dan-Dalin in the corner. Dan-Dalin looking, feeds us in a slot. Shot, save made. Rebound comes out high. Leduc waits, shot. Oh, just missed Robert for the tip-in. Caleb passes back behind the net, and the teams return to even strength. 5-on-5 hockey resumes. That puck grabbed by Kirkby rips this all the way around. No icing, that just went through a crowd. Connor Leduc back to pick it up in his trapezoid. Leduc moves this puck ahead. Gabor trying to get it. Gabor steals it back in the neutral zone. Moves this puck forward. Passed over to Cooley. David Cooley coming in. There's a shot, save made. Back to Cooley in the corner. Oh, they overskated it. Ethan Potter snaps this off the boards. Held in by Kirkby. Kirkby fires this in deep. Pass out in front is missed. And Caleb O'Hagan gets this out to Jackson Smith. Smith into the ozone. Centering pass, and Stephen Wheeler coasted his way behind the puck. Wheeler, couldn't get that puck. It gets poked at. Now it goes behind the net. Alex Kirkby skating up with it. Kirkby passes this up for Gabor, taken away by Sam Newton. Newton passes this underneath a fallen Cameron Bassler, or is that Stephen Wheeler? Is it Wheeler? David Cooley back into the offensive zone for CNS. Loses this puck, or regains it, or loses it. I don't know what's going on back here in the trapezoid out in front. Shot by Gabor. Rebound picked up by Hoteling. Hoteling trying to skate fast. Sends this across. And that was close to an offsides. O'Hagan didn't touch it anyway, though. Here's Landon Russo back. Russo fires this puck back behind the net. Grabbed by Gabor. Gabor puts it back through to the corner. Russo in there. Sends this to the trapezoid. Gabor misses it. And Virchtis picks this up, fires this up for O'Hagan. O'Hagan touched it, but he was on the wrong side of the center line. That's an icing. We are just past the halfway mark here of the game, and we'll bring this icing penalty face-off all the way back down by Nate Gillette. Eric, you're going to have to give us score updates, buddy. I know IHC lost to West Jenny earlier, 4-0. Russo now Hotailing, trying to take it away. Russo pushes him down to the ice. Centering pass goes off the side of the net, back into the corner. Van Brocklin taken out by Colin Anderson. Now Gabe Springer, he goes down. Anderson with the puck. Anderson moving his way up to the hash mark. Puck comes out. Hotailing puts us up towards the point position. Russo fires it back into the corner. Van Brocklin, what? I don't know, he almost had the puck, and then he skated back to go get off the ice. Instead of playing the puck, I'm confused. Anyway, Russo passes this puck over to Billy Lachaume Jr. He turns this over to Corbin Willis. Willis dumps this in, goes off the net, and Law almost bounced that off of Parker Cook's skate. That would have been funny. And a goal. Lachaume battling against his teammate Colin Anderson for the puck. Ramus comes away, passes over to Colton Gamble, and Gamble's going to ice it. 5:57 to go in this second period. CNS with a 1-0 lead over Ontario Bay. Caleb Robert grabs that puck off the faceoff. Can't get it out, though. Andrew Gabor fires that back in the general direction of the goal. Carter Donnelly sends this up for Ramus. Ramus loses it. Caleb Robert almost got real fancy there. Donnelly just keeping it simple. Drives that puck into the circle. Puck sent towards the trapezoid. Turned back into the corner. Robert puts it in front. Austin Penkowski there, though. Puck sent up on the near side, dished out by Kalen Brown. Into the neutral zone it goes. Law pulls it aside. Donnelly passes it back up for James. James dumps this in. Ramus going after it. Donnelly making his way to the slot. Shot covered up by Boston Darrois. That was a great play development there. They executed it really well. Just Boston was right there on top of it. Cameron Dallin taking the face off against David Cooley. Dallin pulls this back. Connor DeMott trying to play it. Puck pulled away by Dylan Ling. Dallin steals it back in the neutral zone. And he dumps that puck in towards the corner. Ethan Potter going after it. Landon Russo there, though. Potter kicks this puck to the corner. Comes all the way up for Sam Newton. He overskates his puck. Coming back the other way, Gabe Springer. Connor Ledoux comes back, puts us back into the neutral zone. Dallin grabs that loose neutral zone puck. He's got two guys to beat. Comes back, shot, save, rebound! Oh, and Ramus couldn't get it in. Oh, my goodness! Well, I mean, Potter. Not Ramus. Oh, how much of that replay did I catch? Let's see. There's a shot, and there's Potter trying to stuff it in. But diving back, Boston Darrois able to make the save. You know, kudos to Ethan Potter for not trying to, like, kick the goalie or something. It was that English. No, my tongue got all sorts of tied. It was not English. It wasn't hockey either, because that would have been just pure F word, and I really try not to do that. So, Boston is tending to his goalie equipment. He looks like he's got himself all situated. Face-off will be to his left side. Law, Robert, and Ramus on the forward line. Leduc and Newton on defense. That puck goes right at Boston, and he covers it up for another face-off. Out there for CNS, we got Colin Anderson taking the face-off. Ramus sends that in deep. He's got Lachaume Jr. and Kirkby with him on offense. Here comes Anderson. Hits the center line, dumps that puck down. Leduc there to get it. Leduc getting peppered by Trey DePolonia. Caleb Robert gets that puck, nudges it towards the blue line, fired, and glove save. Nate Gillette, go gadget glove. Colin Anderson looks like he was trying to give Caleb Robert a high five. Andrew Gabor taking a face off against James Law. We need defense. Now Cameron tried to sneak on. They're not going to let 6 of them play. Connor DeMott taking a face off. Pull back, push forward by Law, not able to get it out. Kirkby sends this back in. Corbin Willis fires this all the way around, held at the point by Austin Venkoski. The puck goes off the side. Well, it would have got off the side of the net. Played by Gillette. And Potter able to get that out. It gets dumped back in. Van Brocklin has time to pick that puck up. Skates it through his new trapezoid. Fires it up. Turned back. Goes to DeMott. DeMott into the offensive zone. DeMott in the top of the slot. Shot goes high. I believe that caught the blocker of Boston. At the hash mark now. Now up high. Corbin Willis fires that. And that save is made by the elbow of Boston Darrois. Stephen Wheeler taking that face-off. Jackson Smith trying to drive it towards the net. Landon Russo grabs this, puts this up to the point. Dylan Ling fires it across for Cooley. Cooley in on the right side. Forced by Willis. Tendering pass. Nobody there. Abe Pasella picks this puck up off the board. Feeds it out to Jackson Smith, who, again, his father made a great walking taco for me. David Cooley, top of the slot shot. Kick save. Nate Gillette. Puck at the hash mark. Moved up. Smith. Oh, pulls it away. Oh! Smith. Oh, you see that? He tried fighting back at Gabe Springer. What he needs to do is check him. He'd be able to check that Gabe Springer right out of his skates. Stephen Wheeler crosses the blue line with Jackson Smith. I think that was a check. Here's Landon Russo. Gets this puck out. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and that's an offsides. Last call for 50-50 raffle tickets. If you didn't buy enough tickets, now's your chance. Remember, if you don't win, it's because you didn't go right now to buy $20 more worth of tickets. Face-off won by Austin Clark. Andrew Gabor with it, beats this to Kalen Brown. Brown in, pushed off that puck by Donnelly. Got the shot off. Save made by Gillette. Carter Donnelly from behind the net. Sends this up to Robert. Robert tried feeding it back out to Donnelly. Turned over. Shot. Oh, caught the crossbar. Here comes Law. Trying to draw his team off sides. Caleb Robert fires that puck in. This comes over to the near corner. Sent over to the far corner. Andrew Gabor with it. Passes up to Kalen Brown. Brown making his way all the way down. Shot. Save. Nate Gillette. 1.5 minutes to go. Dylan Ling taking the face off against Noah Hoteling. Ling pulls this back, pass over to the center point. Parker, oh, that dances across the paint in the air. Coming around, Dylan Ling shot, save. There's a swing and a miss. And Noah Verxis able to get this out. Ripped right back in by Dylan Ling. There's a big hit put on Sam Newton by Ling. Noah Hoteling can't carry that puck in. That's an offsides. Hoteling tried to come back and touch that blue line, but he was not able to. Dalin facing off against Austin Clark. Dalin pulls this back to Sam Newton. Sam fires this in. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Obey able to hold that in, but not for long. Dylan Lang plays this out. Pushed back in by Newton. Obey's got to check up on sides. While they do, Austin Benkowski takes his puck into his trapezoid. Passes it up to Kalen Brown. Brown over to Clark. Austin Clark advancing ahead into the O-zone. Stops short, loses his puck. Dalin falls over the backside of Gabor, and there's a goal by Alex Kirkby. Cicero, North Syracuse, goal scored by number 3, Alex Kirkby, unassisted. Number 3, unassisted. Time to the goal, 16:29 of the second period. That puck went nowhere, and Law clears it, and that does it. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the world's best. What was it, cappuccino? Cappuccino.
It's cappuccino in the town.
World's best cappuccino. Go check it out at the Cold Front Cafe. Get yours now, and we'll be back with a 50-50 raffle winner momentarily. Yeah, 16. Caitlin Brown, huh? Slewfoot. Keep an eye out for it. I guess. Yeah, he's been cheating on that face-off for sure. So, we'll see. Just impressed. These stripes were falling off sides. For a minute, I didn't think they were gonna. Well, I'm gonna go catch some warm air. We'll be back with fresh ice in about 10 minutes. All right, we're back, hockey fans. Third period about to begin. CNS 2, Ontario Bay 0. Let's make some noise and let's play some hockey! Face-off won by Ontario Bay. Caleb Robert tries pushing this forward, picked up by Kirkby. He fires that in, goes into the trapezoid, and around, dished back by Cooley. A dangerous play. This puck comes out. Here comes Caleb Ramus with this puck moving out. Stops short. He tried to stop short. Oh, backhand! Oh, what a shot! Here's Dylan Ling with this puck for CNS. He puts that on net. Save made. Nate Gillette. Law tried passing this behind the goal of Dan-Dalin. Not able to get it there. That one almost picked off. Good job by Colton Gamble maintaining possession of that puck. Obey able to get this out into the neutral zone. Law takes it, carries it into the O zone. Into the corner, the puck goes. Taken away by Gabor. He fires this around to the far side. Ethan Potter picks this up. There's a shot and doesn't make it to the goal. Near side, Connor LeDuc fires this in the area, and Caleb Robert tried to tip it. Missed it, though. Robert in the corner now. Puck taken away by Kirkby. Kirkby moves this up for Brown, who sends it across, and Austin Benkowski carries it out, fires it on net. Glove save. No windmill this time by Nate Gillette. All right, Cameron Dallin out on the ice. If this shift is this Obey shift is able to get the puck out of their zone, maybe they can get a goal. If they get a goal, I sense a Obey victory in the making. Nice move there by Ethan Potter. Dallin trying to make his way around Billy Lachaume Jr. Potter sends that back in the corner. Dallin tried to touch it out to DeMont. It got deflected. That puck came out. Newton fired it back in, and here comes CNS with it. Colin Anderson dumps his puck all the way down. Connor LeDuc fires that into the corner, grabs it at the hash mark, pulls it around Anderson, and skates it out into the neutral zone. Sends it off the board. I think that was meant for Potter, but he didn't know it. Did he really let that go before the center line?
No.
Right, it was right here, I thought.
It's definitely nasty.
Well, everybody's entitled to make a mistake. These officials apparently are allowed to make one for every stripe they wear. Oh, this guy's playing with a baby. There's a game going on. Centering pass is missed. Benkowski plays it off the boards, holds it in, tries feeding it inward, take it away. Noah Hoteling led himself just a little too far. Kirkby brings this puck back. Kirkby with the shot. Blocker save. Nate Gillette. Grant Harris battling against Dylan Van Brocklin. That puck held in by David Cooley goes into the far side. Chasing it down, Corbin Willis. Willis soft check and guards the puck from Billy Lachaume Jr. Puck goes up to the point for Austin Benkowski. Fires that low. And it got tipped in by Gabe Springer with the goal. Cicero North Syracuse goal scored by number 22, Gabe Springer. Assisted by number 13, Austin Benkowski. From number 17, Dylan Ling. 22 from 13 from 17. Time of the Northstars goal, 2:52 of the third period. Law moves this into the offensive end, pulls this to the middle. Couldn't get it to Ramus, and he couldn't regain possession of the puck either. Landon Russo takes it away, fires it around. Now this puck comes up on the near side for Gabor. Gabor back across for Brown. Kalen Brown shot, save, drops down. Donnelly couldn't sweep it away, but Law did. Puck grabbed by CNS off the boards. Andrew Gabor shot, save, rebound, collected, wraparound, nothing doing. Comes all the way out to the center point, shot low, kick, save. Nate Gillette, another shot, another save, Nate Gillette. Obey still can't get it out. Russo holds it, kicks it up along the boards for Kalen Brown. Back to Russo, Russo, back to Brown. Gabor now, and a goal. Tipped in by Kalen Brown. Cicero North Syracuse goal scored by number 16, Kalen Brown, assisted by number 2, Andrew Gabor, from number 26, Landon Russo. Time of the Northstars goal, 4:04 of the third period. Puck in the corner. LeDuc going in after it. O'Hagan holds that at the point, gets knocked back out, though, by Trey Dapolonia. Dapolonia into the offensive end. LeDuc comes back, snaps his puck off the boards, out in through the neutral zone it goes. And that's going to be an icing.
Here we go.
Center point shot. Oh! Could not get that out to Dalin in the neutral zone. Coming back over, picking his puck up, Parker Cook. Benkoski can't get it. Oh, and Dalin couldn't attack it. Just missed it. Sam Newton takes this puck through his trapezoid. Passes it up, meant for LeDuc, turned back by David Cooley. DeMott not able to get it. Shot taken, save made, rebound covered up by Nate Gillette. Andrew Gabor taking a face off against Hoteling. Hoteling wins the draw, and Van Brocklin rips this all the way around for Corbin Willis. Willis can't get it out, though. Gabor takes it back in the corner. Gabor sends this across into the slot. Shot gets blocked, knocked away by Grant Harris. CNS, Russo able to hold that in. Puck goes right to Dylan Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin fires this out. Russo couldn't keep it in, drops it down behind him, passes it to Kirkby. Kirkby sends this ahead, caught by Hoteling. Hoteling moves this puck into the corner. Vertzis coming over to help. Vertzis gets that puck free. Kirkby there. Puck leaks its way up to the hash mark, and coming out with it, Landon Russo. Russo into the O-zone. Loses that puck. Shot, save made. Nate Gillette. .51 remaining in this game. Not going to hear that song in Disney World anymore unless it's being played by the Muppets. A puck sent in. Dylan Ling back to get it, goes through the trapezoid, And nobody from Ontario Bay went after it. So, whoa, there's a shot. Save made. Van Brocklin got just enough of it to keep it away from Gabe Springer with an open net. That puck gets ripped in by Austin Benkoski, gloved by Gillette. Corbin Willis with the puck sends it up, and it comes out off the boards. Austin Benkoski picks it up, snaps it back into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Law. He can't touch it again. Oh, that was a questionable whistle. The ref didn't forcefully blow it because he can't remember what offsides is. Steven Wheeler taking a base off against David Cooley. Puck is loose in the neutral zone and grabbed by Colton Gamble. Snaps it off the boards into the offensive end. Back to get it. Russo. Landon Russo. That's gloved down by Colton Gamble. Knocked back out. Landon Russo with it. Russo over the blue line. Shot. Save. Nate Gillette. It was a good defensive play by Ontario Bay. Let Russo take the straight-on shot. He had no angle. No choice but to hit Nate Gillette in the chest. They were blocking the passing lane so that they couldn't, pass the puck. So, good job. That puck goes back into the trapezoid, grabbed by Austin Clark. Clark pressed up by Donnelly. Puck comes over for Kevin Laughlin. Laughlin loses that puck towards the corner. Donnelly over to get it, trying to snap it up. Battling for it, Braden Murray. Fourth line out here for CNS. And Donnelly, almost had it. Murray sends this back in deep after going to get it. Colton Gamble sends this up for O'Hagan. Caleb O'Hagan couldn't get that puck out. Goes back in behind the net. Braden Murray gets tied up. Just under 9 minutes to go, and the pace of this game has slowed down considerably. Here comes Caleb O'Hagan with the puck into the neutral zone. Tried to get this around Everett Angle, but couldn't. Puck still in the zone. Fired in by O'Hagan. Coming over to pick it up is that's Austin Benkoski. And that puck is still back with Benkoski. I couldn't find it. It was underneath the boards. Benkoski from his trapezoid. One touch over to Clark. Austin Clark making his way into the neutral zone. Loses that puck. A little short pass for Dalin. Dalin runs into a line change. Shot low. Save made. And he's forced into the boards. Cameron gets right back up, though, with Landon Russo. Russo with the puck from behind the net. Sends this all the way down for the icing. Are they going to pull them? Oh, no. I was going to say, they had like a 12-second shift, right? Short shift line 1 and leave line 4 out there for a minute and a half. There's a face-off shot, save made. Rebound, Dalin not even. Van Brocklin was drifting backwards. Russo grabs us in the corner. Sends this over to Benkoski. Benkoski does get it out. Van Brocklin picks it up for Ontario Bay. Couldn't get it by Carter Rowley. Nice pass to Cameron Dalin. Dalin over the blue line. He gets wrapped up. Puck goes to Donnelly. Dalin is holding a part of his body I wish he wouldn't hold. He's holding on to his head. Another headshot. He's okay. He just wanted to make sure the official saw it. Attaboy, Cameron! Get a goal!
Go, who's president? Come on, Donnelly.
Yeah. Bullshit. He learned that from his little sister. She would take dives all the time. She plays soccer too. CNS penalty number 2. Andrew Gabor, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 2, 2 minutes hold. Time of the minor penalty, 9:35 of the third period. It's an Ontario Bay power play. Oh, it's almost a terrible turnover. Oh. Let's see if I caught that. Let's see. Was Cameron really offsides? Yeah. Yeah, he really was offsides. Barely, though. Barely. Law with the face-off, pushed back to Ethan Potter. Passed it over to Donnelly. Donnelly dumps it in. Comes all the way around near side at the hash mark. Dan-Dalin keep getting it away from Kirkby. Dalin gives this to Potter. Potter takes out Kirkby. Potter passes it to Dalin behind the net. Cameron looking, sends this over to Donnelly. Donnelly to Potter, to one-timer stop. Backhand shot by Robert. Oh, that goes over the top of Boston to Raw. And just to the side of the crease. Wow.
Oh, little headshot there. Get him back.
Here comes Law. Slows down. Trying to get the entry set up. Gives this to Dalin. Dalin comes to the middle. Trying to make his way around Cooley. Dalin still with this puck. Trying to shake Cooley. Make his way to the goal. Cooley. Nice job stick checking by David. David with the puck rips this behind the goal onto the far side. And that gets cleared by Gabe Springer. 20 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Ethan Potter fires that on net. Save made. Puck goes to the corner. Ripped around by Benkoski. Dalin at the hash mark. Over in the middle. Robert couldn't connect on the backhand. Dalin picks this up. Passes it to Potter. Players out full strength. And a save made by Boston Dubois. Yeah, that was not in. It went over the goalie from the left to the right. So crazy. Officials managing the line changes, late line change there. Forcing Dylan Lane to come back on the ice. Kalen Brown takes that face off. Puck comes up high. Van Brockling can't get it. Here's Kalen Brown with it. Skating down ahead of Sebastian Guile. Backhand shot and a save. Nate Gillette. Centering pass gets deflected behind the net. Wraparound attempted tried. Seabass with the stop. Puck comes out for Noah Verkstis. Verkstis tried backhanding it out. He might want to check his stick. It's a little overdone. A wet noodle. Kalen Brown coming around. Can't get that shot off. Puck comes out center point. Parker Cook dumps it in. Centering pass by Gabor. Nothing doing. And Verkstis has this. Saucers this backhanded to Grant Harris. Harris trying to make a move to the middle. Loses that puck, and it's carried out by Parker Cook. Cook passes it up. Goes off the stick of Kalen Brown. Played by Donnelly. Donnelly stops short to lose Brown. Sends this off the boards for Harris. Harris can't catch it. Returned back in by Parker Cook. Centering pass and a shot. Save made. Rebound grabbed by Andrew Gabor. Just over 4 minutes to go. Austin Clark sends this up, and it is grabbed by Potter, and Potter ices the puck. Bring this face-off all the way back down by what was that whistle? The way he blew the whistle, it sounded like somebody called him a dirty name. Dylan Ling taking a face off for CNS. Puck goes over to the boards. Connor LeDuc battling, coming away with it. David Cooley. Dalin knocks it away from Cooley. Puck comes up high. Kirkby with it. Kirkby moving in. Backhand. Oh, and a save made. Nate Gillette. That right leg stretched out all the way to the post. Stopped that shot from Kirkby. Ling wins that faceoff. Puck comes back for Kirkby. Shot blocked. Grabbed by Dalin. Dalin sends this off the boards. Goes right to Benkoski. Benkoski fires it back to Dalin. Cameron at the center line. 2-on-2. We've got Ethan Potter in his way. Oh, nice check by Benkoski to remove Dalin from the play. That's a good, clean check from Alex Kirkby. So Stephen Wheeler in for the face-off against Colin Anderson. Smith fires that across. Russo picks that puck up. And puck sent down. Gabe Springer takes it into the offensive end. He loses Willis, Corbin Willis. Willis gets back up, though. Corbin chasing after that puck in the trapezoid. Passes this up for Abe Pasella. Puck brought out into the neutral zone. Lots of time for Landon Russo.
Right? You look like you're in the world.
Russo, short pass up to Kirkby. Kirkby into the offensive end, centering pass, knocked away. Oh, grabbed by Russo, though. Steals it from behind. Shot, save made. Rebounds just sitting there. Loose puck goes to the corner. Passed up to Jackson Smith. Smith to Pasella. Abe Pasella through the neutral zone. Sends that puck in. Kirkby grabs it, though. Turns this puck back out. Kirkby iced it. And that puck's going to come all the way back. Eric, thank you so much for those kind words. I really appreciate it. Face-off Law puts it on net. Another save by Boston Daraw. I'm glad you've been able to go back and rewatch those games. Hopefully YouTube stays around forever so we can always watch those games. Puck sets up along the boards by Benkoski. Colton Gamble had it for a moment. Van Brocklin tried dumping it in, taken away by Kevin Laughlin, and he ices it on himself. Oh, Kevin.
Okay, yeah. Well, we got it. Okay, we got it for the net and 56. We're up.
Law for the face-off, sends this on net. Darwa covers it up. CNS on the verge of their first shutout victory of the season. Gamble moves that ahead, grabbed by Benkoski. He sends this down. That's going to get played out by Nate Gillette. Stopped in the middle of the ice by Parker Cook. Colton Gamble picks this up for Obey. Passes over to Van Brocklin. He tries crisscrossing it back. They're going to wave off the icing because who cares? Parker Cook rips this around. Braden Marty skated up, passes it over for Kevin Laughlin. Laughlin shot, deflected by Caleb Robert, drops down in the corner. Austin Benkoski shot, nothing doing. Van Brocklin to the corner. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Kirkby into the offensive end. Puck turned back. Goes right to Benkoski. Benkoski's going to cycle this back into his zone. Benkoski into the offensive end now. Fires out across. Ling couldn't get his stick down. Shoveled ahead by Verchtis for Grant Harris. Harris into the offensive end. Pushed up against the boards by Everett Engel. Verchtis knocks that puck loose. Gets it away from Clark. And makes its way over to Kirkby. Alex Kirkby passes it up to Dylan Ling. Ling sends us out into the neutral zone. Donnelly returns it back. 17 seconds to go. Ling with it. Ling fires this up for Kirkby. Misses him, and that's going to be a nice... Oh, no. Now we're waving that off. That's right. And that puck is going to... This game's going to end in the corner there. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey here at the Haldane Memorial Arena. This game ends in a 4-0 victory for the CNS Northstars, their first shutout of the season. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out here this evening, helping to make this game a terrific and memorable event for all of the players involved. The next Ontario Bay home game is Friday? It's either Thursday or Friday against RFA right here when Rome comes to town. We're looking for a big upset against Rome Free Academy. Be sure to mark your calendars, check social media, and hope for no snow. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out here. Please remember to pick up your immediate area, including cell phones, chargers, trash, and small children. Please take them with you. We don't need them here. Please fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles as well. Stop by the Cold Front Cafe for something warm and delicious to eat or drink for that ride home. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day. All right, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I certainly appreciate you. I'll be back again. We've got games on Thursday and Friday. That's right. Thursday is Rome Free Academy here at the Haldane. Friday is at the outdoor rink, the rink down by Binghamton. The farm rink. That's right. There's the big thank you from Ontario Bay and a thank you from me as well. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day.